Hello. Hello, hello. Let's see. There we go. YouTube. It's your boy Fisher King Hook City TV. What's going on? Uh-oh. All right, now we got people coming in. OG, what's going on, man? JT, what's happening? I know I'm late, y'all. Jamie, first couple people to get on the live, always get a shout out. GA Driller, what's going on, man? 225, what's happening? I'm trying something today, y'all. Adam Romans, boy, we got all the OGs of the lives coming in. I just want to welcome everybody to the live, guys. It's always simple and plain. Today I am outside on the patio again because I did not feel like being cooped up in the studio. Larry, what's going on? What's up, y'all? I'm gonna give people a little time to come on in. Y'all know it's about to go down. I just want to give people time to come in. I just want to give people time to come in. Oh, I'm supposed to be on mute. Backyard Chronicles. We're going live in the backyard, y'all. Do a little bit of chit chatting today. Mm. Oh my gosh. All right. Boy, y'all ain't gonna let me get started, man. I'm a little tired, so y'all gonna have to forgive me. I wanted to make sure I talk to my people today. Real quick, before we get started, y'all know, man, that there is a super chat icon down on the bottom, and we already have our first super chat from our number one gosh, what I don't even know what to call it. Super chatter, right? So shout out real quick to my sister Mika Craig. She says, "Hey, my brother, blessings to you and the family. Blessings to you and your family as well, Sister Craig. We do appreciate what you gave. Knowing and understanding what you gave goes towards crappie fishing, bluegill fishing, keeping this thing informative and entertaining." Derek, what's going on? Hey, I just want to tell y'all that the weather has been crazy. It's been it's been a little cool. It's been a little hot. It's been a little dry. It's been a little wet. But in the midst of it all, number one, God is still good, and number two, the fish are still biting. And guess what? We have bluegill biting good, and we got crappie biting good, and I'm happy about it. What's going on, Dimitri? I'm gonna try to. I wish I had a way I could set this up because I want to look at. I got my laptop and I'm on my phone, guys. I'm doing the phone thing because I know so many people have requested that I do another live where we're outside in the backyard. For those that are new to the channel, new to the live stream, we do this every Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Yes, I was a little late. I was in the midst of a nap. Okay. And it was, I mean, I was in it too. And I said, "Ooh, I gotta wake up, gotta talk to my people." So here I am, going out in a rented boat tomorrow. That is what's up, sis. Make sure y'all got those life jackets on. Um, does it have any electronics on it? You might have to text me when all this is over with because if y'all are looking for brim beds, as long as they got a little bit of side imaging or something on them, y'all can really cut up. Hey, I want to ask real quick, am I loud and clear? And is the stream clear? Are we looking clear? Is the camera clear? Two things I want to know. Are we sounding clear and is the video looking all right? We can try one of these real quick. Get your wipe off game up. Yes, loud and clear, thank you. It has a basic hummingbird. Don't rent that one. Don't rent that one. Now, if it has a hummingbird with side image on it, rent that one. Either way, go out and have fun. That's what it's all about, right? Uh, y'all. So, a lot to talk about. Again, I want to first thank God for allowing all of us back on this live today. We went another week. There's a lot been going on. Of course, we had Travel Tuesday and Wet Wednesday. We will be talking about that, giving you guys a report on that. We did do a little bit of crappie fishing and bluegill fishing, so it went down. And thankfully, I was able to find fish on all 3 days. I actually went Monday when I got off. Travel Tuesday we caught fish, and Wet Wednesday we caught fish. And we have a surprise video coming that I think some of the folks that are in love with the live scope will be very happy about. Real quick, you can catch me a couple of different ways if you need to get in contact with me, guys. No question is a dumb question here. This is a safe place. This is a place where all are welcome to ask any questions that we're learning to crappie fish and to bluegill fish. If I don't know, I am surrounded by a group of brothers that are awesome fishermen, and not just that, awesome men. So if you have any questions, listen, I'm not gonna pretend. If I know, I know, and if I don't, we're gonna learn together. That's how I target that. But the few ways you can get to me is on live. You can ask any question here under the comment section of any video. I check every single comment. And if you don't get a response, it's probably because you didn't ask a question, but you will at least receive a love. You'll receive a love just to let you know that I read it, because I call it no short thing that you would even take time to watch the video, to type something out to me, showing love, asking questions, all of that. If you ask a question, I will be answering it wherever you put that question. You can also find me on my email. A lot of people want to email me. They have questions, comments, concerns, just want to show love. And you can contact me that way via email at hctv2, T-O-O. If somebody could put that in for me, hctv2 at gmail.com. That's the email address. You can get a hold of me there. And let's see, you also have the other social media platforms. So Facebook, you can join our group. I'd love for you to come to our group. That way we can see what you're doing. I know a lot of people want to brag on themselves, their catches and stuff. And you can get on the Hook City TV page on Facebook. And then last but not least, we have the Instagram and the Twitter page, which is Hook City TV as well. Guys, I'm easy to find. And I'd love to have y'all. So with that being said, thank you very much again for making it. And then one more time, sis always drops love on me before I can even get the words out of my mouth. But the super chat icon is at the bottom, guys. If you want to make sure that a comment is highlighted, or if you just want to support my channel, our channel monetarily, you can do so by hitting that little $sign. Excuse me. At the bottom. I thought I brought my water out here. I didn't bring it out here. By hitting the dollar sign. Any amount will get you highlighted, and we will be answering whatever question you have at that time. So thank you. Yes, Instagram live soon. So if you have not joined the Instagram page, it will be a great time to do so, because we will be doing Instagram lives. I think I've nailed it down to Sunday evenings. I'm about 90% sure it's going to be Sunday evenings. It'll be a quick talk, but it'll be, again, another way that you can contact me. And yeah, we can have a good time. I'm actually going to be able to bring people in to that live. So that'll be really cool that you can ask questions live as I'm on live. And I think that'll be a really cool deal. And we're able to do that on Instagram. So please check it out if you have Instagram. Excuse me. Yeah, Trevor, they're really loud, man. Okay. So thank you very much, by the way. Thank you so much. Can we fish like Peter? Go on and handle it, Dimitri. Go on and handle it. Can we fish like Peter? Let's see. So, I mean, all right, I got through all the specifics. I tried to do it in a quick order, quick fashion, and I always end up just being thankful. And it takes me a while. So here we are at the 10-minute mark. Let's get right into the Travel Tuesday. I'm actually going to cheat and do a little bit of Monday because that was a special day for me. So Travel Tuesday and Wet Wednesday with a touch of Monday. All right. So if I think back, um, Monday when I got off of work at 3 o'clock, made it to the home lake, and I had two special guests with me. I had Fish and Cammy and management, aka my beautiful wife. Man, we had just a good time being outside, man. We're still practicing social distancing, guys. There is no real, I feel like there is no real answers as to what's going on. People are still dying, and then there's plenty of people that are, healthy as a bull, running around touching everything and licking their fingers and eating in restaurants and closed quarters and all kinds of stuff. But that's not gonna be your boy, or his family. As for me and my house, we're gonna social distance, okay? So we went out. We went out. Wife met me out there, um, and I was gonna bluegill fish, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna let the rod bend pretty good, so that my baby can catch fish. So we were doing the handoff thing where I would hook the fish, and she would catch it. And again, we were in no deeper than about 18 foot of water. I think we touched a little bit of that 18-foot catching crappie, guys, and we caught good crappie. We did two techniques. We vertical jigged, which y'all know from the videos. I'm usually using a 12-foot ACC crappie stick with Power Pro line, Shimano Sienna reel, um, with a split shot just above a 1/8 ounce jig. The color of choice, it really didn't matter as long as I got it in their face. And you know that we're using that live scope. Shout out to the Bass Tank. And as long as we're using that live scope, we're getting that bait right over those fish. And they're nailing it. They were actually pretty aggressive after that rain. So again, I would either vertical jig or I would pitch. When I'm pitching, I was still using the 12 footer, but I would take the split shot off. That way I could get a slower fall. So instead of having that split shot with an 1/8 ounce, a heavier presentation, we took the split shot off and just went to the 1/8 ounce jig, pitched it, and bam, 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 doing our thing. Pitching, I think we were staying about 20, 25 foot off, and that just allowed for my baby, once I hooked up to that fish, that allowed for her to really get a fight, and we hung into a few catfish. Real quick, before I keep going, guys, like I said, anytime a super chat comes through, I have to give a shout out, and I want to give a real quick thank you to my man Tommy Elliott. Man, know that what you gave goes towards crappie fishing, and he did put the praying hands up, so we're praying for you. God bless you, man. What you gave is going towards crappie fishing, bluegill fishing, keeping this thing informative and entertaining, y'all. Um, So that was Monday, man, and I mean we had an awesome time. We stayed out. Cammy actually did really well. We were able to stay out there to probably 7:30. I probably dropped them back at the bank about 7:30, and then I went and did a little more of my own thing. Here's a real good question I would like to answer before we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. Flyboy says, Hook City, how do you work the slip jig rig? So he's talking about the slip cord, guys, and that's a technique that that we love to use, especially during the spawn. And really, to be honest, anytime you're fishing less than 15 foot deep, I do really well with a slip cork if I need to. We're going to go into that, but real quick again, we want to say shout out to Turned by High Low, man. Thank you for what you gave. No one understand, man, it's going towards crappie fishing, keeping this thing informative and entertaining. Thanks for what you gave, man. It's gonna keep gassing the boat, guys. It's gonna just help me bear the burden of the financial burden, of going fishing. A lot of people think, you're going fishing, it's free. No, it's not free. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot that goes into this videos. More time than anything, guys. So it's very appreciated. I do thank you, Turned by Hollow. We appreciate you, man. And then just back to the question of working the slip cork. So again, that's a technique that can be used. I like to use under 15 foot Especially when you've located a brush pile and those fish are finicky. You can drop your buoy over them, back off of them, and instead of pitching and letting it pendulum back like I've been doing, you can actually use a slip cord. And what that allows is for the bait to stay in the strike zone longer. If they're not real aggressive, if they're not really chasing baits, you can use that slip cord. And guys, it's just a bump action. Sometimes you can cast it, let it drop, and then once your cork stands straight up, you can just slow roll it back to you. Sometimes it's a bump, real little, bump, real little. They're different cadences. That's what we call cadences. Same thing when we're working a jig vertically. Just how much action you put on it is our cadence. Almost like when you're talking about um, being in a with a drum set and you're hitting your drum a certain kind of way. Boom, 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 stop, boom, boom, boom. And guys, fish, depending on the cadence, sometimes a fish reacts differently. I think it's just the way the vibrations are in the water or sent through the water, and they will go crazy. I'm gonna set this down for a minute. Y'all can see me, and I'm gonna keep reading and watching. Man, that kind of got a little glare. There it is. Okay. Got 100 people. So, hey, real quick, guys, if you would do me a favor, we have 100 people watching. If you are enjoying this live, I would love, absolutely love for you to hit that thumbs up button. We just want to let YouTube know that we are enjoying these live videos. So hit the thumbs up button, man. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Also, if you're new to this channel, welcome to the city. I know we have some new subscribers, and I'm on my phone, so I can't check my subscriber count right now. Somebody else might do it for me and post it in the comment section. We've slowed down, but we are still growing, and we're thankful about it. Real quick, we're going to stop again because we have somebody else showing love, guys. For Jose Castro, we thank you for what you gave, man. Knowing and understanding it's going towards crappie fishing. He says, PB crappie 13 inches, Cajun cricket crappie thunder. That's what's up, man. Jose, that's actually a really good fish, man. I don't care where you're from. A 13-inch crappie is a good crappie, man. You, especially on social media, there's some social media bullies out here, and you have to be careful about them because they'll make you think that if you're not catching 2-pound crappie every cast, that you're not doing anything. And guys, that's just not reality. So if y'all would help me congratulate Jose Castro. He says also thanks for the recommendations. So I'm hoping those recommendations put you on that 13-inch crappie using that Cajun cricket crappie thunder, man. Congratulations, man. And listen, for that PB, I want to give you a big hee-haw. That's what's up, man. That's what I like to see it. Love for you to get on the Facebook page, Hook City TV on Facebook. You put it in the search, we should pop right up. Send us a good Lord, I can't think of the word of it, subscription, right? And we will be adding you. Send it. We'll get you in there. So, how do you know whether beds are without the reader? That's a good question. So, guys, listen. To find beds without a reader, it's really gonna be a thing of casting. Um, you hear a lot of people talk about smelling where they are and that kind of stuff. But guys, it's really using that jig as your eyes. Bluegill are on beds, but in order to locate those beds, you have to fan cast. What does that mean? So I have an area. I'm gonna use my hands, right? So I have this area, and here's my area right here. And what I want to do, I want to take my bait, and I want to cast in this direction, right? I'll let it hit the bottom, and then I'll drag it back slowly. I want to try to stay in contact, or at least just off the bottom, because again, a bottom technique is used when you're catching fish on beds. All right. So that was the first cast. Fan casting again. Here's my second cast. All right, doing the same thing. Here's my third cast. Here's my fourth cast. Here's my fifth cast. Here's my sixth cast. If I don't find anything within those casts while I fan, you see what I'm talking about now, the fan, okay, then I'm going to move again. I'm going to find another area, and I'm going to do the same thing. Hold on, I got to sneeze, y'all. Ooh, ooh, okay. Um, so that's the fan cast, and that's how we do that. And you have to thank you, Joseph Chappins. Cover as much water as you can. And thank you for. I was actually about to get to that, JLD guys. We got a lot of information, so watch this comment section. JLD brought up another point. Watch for sandy banks. So what happens is these bluegill, they make these beds, and what? Thank you, thank you for the bless you, y'all. As they make these, or when they're in search of these areas, to make beds, they like sandy bottom. Why do they like sandy bottom? Because they can build on sandy bottom. Muddy bottom they can't build on. Same thing with crappie when they're spawning. They want to spawn on hard surfaces. Excuse me. But the bluegill, they like sandy bottoms or pebble bottoms. So if you're looking at the bank and you see those little pebbles, they usually come in like different natural colors. Like it'll be a light brown and a dark brown and a khaki colored rock. If you see those types of rocks on the bank, 9 times out of 10, that's the same thing that's coming out onto the water. Excuse me, into the water. When you see those areas, especially around weeded areas, um, that's a good place to start looking. I wouldn't just cast anywhere. I'm gonna give you another one that a lot of people overlook, y'all. Bluegill beds don't necessarily have to be shallow. Okay. Um, Let me say it again. Bluegill beds do not necessarily have to be shallow. I can take you all around the home lake right now, and I can show you beds in 8 to 10 foot of water. I can take you all around. I can take you all around um, our big bluegill lake down there in East Texas, and I can show you bluegill beds in 12 and 14 foot of water. So don't think that they have to only be in um, in shallow water. But again, a lot of that can be found um, using side imaging. And if you don't have side imaging, again, then you will want to fan cast, and you will look for places where you could find sandy bank. And again, a lot of times sandy bank means that there might be uh, sandy substrate under the water as well. So that's a good thing, guys. Y'all brought up some good points. Um, that's the only thing about going live, man. Hope y'all are enjoying the live. If y'all are enjoying the live, man, give your boy a thumbs up, please, please, please. I really appreciate it, man. Let's see. How deep do you think bass can go? Now, Tyler, you out of my league now, man. I'm not a bass fisherman at all, man. If you have questions concerning bluegill and crappie fishing, I could probably help you out. But as far as no bass, I mean, these fish range, all fish range. I'll just say I don't see why bass wouldn't go as deep as bluegill oh man. Okay, hold on, y'all. I want to answer something real quick. Hold on, y'all. All right, getting back to my people. My bad, y'all. That was actually I had to send away a very important phone call. Um, and I just invited him to the live, so maybe he'll join in. Um, Baby, we'll get this light turned on out here so we won't lose anybody. Um, all right. Man, where am I at? I feel like I'm all over the place. Leisha! All right. I don't want to have to get up. I need water, and I need light. Outside, man. We're doing the outside live thing, man. And it's just a different deal. So, um, I'm enjoying it. It's actually a little humid out here, man, but it actually turned out to be a good day. Water and turn that light on, please.
Huh?
Turn the light on, please. And my water, I left it.
What did you say,
I
Lights?
left my water in
Okay.
there. And that casts a shadow. Can y'all still see me okay? And can you hear me good? No, wait a minute. Did I just see somebody ask, have I ever fished with D crappie? Let's see. Not so average Joe. Shout out to you. Never fished North Carolina, but I fished South Carolina. Tyler Curry, thank you, man. Caleb Yetter, you got to go back, man. Just what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago now, we were in Oklahoma and we caught 12 fish over 2 pounds, guys. So if you have not seen those videos, that's how I know YouTube be messing me up, man, because we have some excellent videos out, and I don't know why those videos aren't suggested.
Daddy, I would like to tell you something.
Give Daddy his water.
Okay.
But we caught 12 over 2. Yes, ma'am.
Daddy, but guess
What,
what?
baby? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right?
Right.
Okay. That was Fishing Cammy, y'all. And her mom is all over her, so she didn't hang out. But she wanted to tell me her numbers. Quit looking creepy. Let me get some of this water while I'm in it. Man, I know I saw somebody say, "Have I ever fished with D crappie?" So again, if you haven't seen the Oklahoma videos, please go back. I think I even have them in a folder, in a playlist. So we did Oklahoma, guys. We had some really big travel plans for this year, and due to COVID-19 and all the craziness of the world, we have slowed that thing down. I'm going to get to that. I'm gonna say this real quick. So we had before I forget, Adam. Shout out to Adam Romans. I'm about to come to you, brother, but man, my mind is going so fast. I don't want to forget what I'm about to say. So in January, man, I had a whole year planned. In January, we were in Oklahoma. We went twice, caught some really big fish. February, we went to Wisconsin, Green Bay, Wisconsin, fished with my man Jason Young. Shout out to him. Um, and we caught whitefish as well as other panfish, ice fishing, guys. I told y'all I was going to ice fish. And then in the month of March, we went to South Carolina. Went to South Carolina, took the family. I branched off and did a little bit of red fishing. So those videos are all on the page. I want y'all to check those out, man. Awesome time. We were planning on going to Alabama, Florida. I was planning on doing some more stuff up north, but it didn't happen, man. It's not that it's not going to happen though, and we're just going to stay in prayer. We're going to stay safe first because it's faith family fishing, and then we're gonna get to what we need to get to. Adam Romans, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, "What do you think about bonehead tackle? Just got the clear water box and muddy water box, soft plastics. Just wondering if you ever used them." So I actually have used a lot of bonehead products, man. Um, Bonehead makes really good, durable baits, great colors. Guys, everybody makes the same color. At the end of the day, it's what stands out. Um, but yes, I've used Bonehead Tackle. They are some really good baits. I like unique baits, and they have a few unique baits that work really well. And again, they're very durable. So I think you're going to do really well with those baits, man. And usually the guy that's pushing those baits knows what he's talking about. He's a tournament angler, and he's out there putting in the time and the effort. And I think you'll have a good time. I've actually never heard of the Bonehead Tackle clear water and muddy water box, but that sounds pretty cool. Thank you for what you gave, man, Adam. It's going towards crappie fishing, keeping this thing informative and entertaining, man. Keeping these videos flowing and going. Uh, let's see. Okay. Uh, Man, I tell you what, I feel like I'm all over the place. But hey, let me know, man. Y'all enjoying what we got going here? I think we went through Monday. We went through. We did. Did we even get to Travel Tuesday, y'all? I feel like we haven't got through Travel Tuesday. Uh, what did I do Tuesday? Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I know what I did Wednesday because that was yesterday. Tuesday we went. Ah, we killed it. Okay, Tuesday. I remember now. Go hit that like button. That's what's up, D. That's what we need to happen. Um, so Tuesday. I think we ended up having a slow start. I was tired, guys. I've been tired, man. This new schedule is kicking me in the rear end. Um, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell where I was. I didn't turn on the camera, guys. We got out there. I wanted to check Benbrook Lake, which is another local lake around me. So we decided to go to Benbrook, and guys, we put the hammer down. Do you hear me? We dropped that hammer on them crappie, and they didn't know what hit them. That's actually my first time on Benbrook in a really long time. Again, we've been doing a lot of East Texas fishing, and I've been fishing the home lake. Um, really just getting stuff together on the home lake, man. I gotta keep home base, tied in. I want to make sure I understood what those fish were doing. Um, so so we really have been getting Arlington together, finding new areas, finding new fish. Uh, but I ended up going to Benbrook, which is a lot closer to my house. We're gonna bring you up. So this is the part of the live that I like, that I actually can get up when I'm tired of sitting down. That dog is killing my live right now. If that dog is bothering this live, guys, y'all let me know, and I'll I haven't cut the yard, and it looks like us a soccer ball right there. Um, but this is the backyard, man, and this is what we do. That's actually where I've been sitting the entire time. And don't for one second think that that thing right there cannot outcook your daddy. Do you hear me? I'm a bad man on that little bit grill. Anyway, this is the outdoor live, and this is what some people enjoy, and I enjoy it too, man. I'm not cooped up in that little studio. I can come out here and I can talk to y'all, and hopefully the dog won't kill it. But Travel Tuesday again was great. Um, so we fished a lot of standing timber, as y'all know, or those people that are local know that Benbrook has a lot. Oh, did I just see 818 Outdoors? Hey, there you go. So I just got through talking about Jason Young. Y'all check him out. His channel is 818 Outdoors. Jason Young, he says, "Hey Ken, perspective mode, yes or no?" I'm gonna go with yes. I haven't talked about that yet, Jason, so I got to slow down on that one. Um, I'm just now making it to Travel Tuesday. We talked about Monday, now we're on Travel Tuesday. Um, and again, Travel Tuesday on Benbrook Lake was really good. We fished a lot of trees. And the cool thing is, I fished in different depth ranges. But I'm gonna tell you what, the best bite. Hey, what's going on, Angela? Those are good neighbors from across the street, y'all. The best bite, believe it or not. Um, and we caught fish again from 26 foot to about 8 foot of water. The best bite I had was in about 12 foot of water, y'all. And I mean, they were hammers. And I did not think to turn the camera on. I'm sorry. But there's no shortage of videos. There are videos gonna be coming. So y'all don't think for a minute that I shorted y'all on the videos. Um, the best bite was in 12 foot of water. But again, we caught fish in all depths of water. Those fish were all over the place, and they were doing really well. Um, Benbrook had been on my mind, and I wanted to go ahead and get out there and get to it, see what I can get to. And those fish did it for me, y'all. Best colors. Let me see. Tuesday, what color did I use the most? Ah, I used the blue lightning. So again, if y'all watched the last couple of videos, we did one with Constant Pursuit Outfitters, and he has a boat that is that we call Blue Lightning. Um, and that Blue Lightning cut up, man. They really enjoyed it. And then again, the uniqueness of Constant Pursuit is what I like to talk about. Um, he has two baits that I really like. One is a creature bait that is a frog, and the second is the thump chubby, which I have seen nowhere else, and it actually kind of mimics um, a shad. It's a shad body bait. It's not a minnow style bait, and they wore it out in those trees, in a couple of different places. But um, we're gonna talk about the trees. They cut up in the trees, man. Um, that Thump Chubby and Blue Lightning, which is a blue and silver belly, great bait, guys. One of the toughest jigs I've ever put my hands on. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. And also the guy, the owner, is a really really good dude, man. So um, Travel Tuesday was a hit. We've been having those little trips here and there, me and Dad, that I don't record all the time, and I decided to to ask him to start throwing fish back, right? So we threw fish back probably for 4 trips, and I knew that he was going to keep fish this time, and I'm glad we decided to go to Benbrook to do it because we caught quality fish. Again, the best bite was in 12 foot of water, and it was on and popping and pop locking. Okay, so um, that was that, man. Had an awesome time out there, fellowshipping, hanging out with my dad, guys. In the comment section, I want to hear about it, man. Who's your favorite fishing partner? Let me know in the comment section. As y'all know, mine is my dad, aka Hook City. The dude keeps me on my toes, and I got to stay on fish, man, because in his older age, I think I've spoiled him, y'all. I've gotten better as a crappie fisherman, and I normally can put dad on fish joint. I had to check out where those fish were, how they were setting up, what they were feeding on, what color they wanted. And guys, all that is important, man. Don't think just because you have a live scope that you don't have to figure things out. And I think the people that feel like that with live scope are the ones that have that story uh, more commonly that just because you got a live scope don't mean they will bite. Yeah, correct, but guess what? Just because they're not biting what you throw down there doesn't mean that they're not biting. Guys, crappie can be specific to color. They can be specific to scent. They can be specific to the cadence, how you're jigging it. Do they want it dead stick? Do they want it? Do they want you casting it to them? Oh man, it's a couple of different ways. Do they want it on the 1/32 ounce pink head? You might have to change to a 1/8 orange head. You know, man, there's so many specifics. Um, and I heard a man say it doesn't matter until it matters. And I'm gonna tell you what, if you get on here and tell me color doesn't matter, I'm gonna try to tell you to come with me to a few different lakes where I can tell you it absolutely is gonna matter. Um, and that's from my own experience, guys. I'm not going to tell y'all anything that I haven't experienced for myself. And here we go. So Jason Young talks about line line diameter. Um, and I know that he's fishing some of that gin clear stuff. Again, if y'all want to see me and Jason in a video, it's going to be the white fishing and the pan fishing videos from Wisconsin. You can check him out. Also check out his channel because guys, these are factors that matter, especially when you're in clear water. Man, that dog is killing me. Is he killing y'all? Are we good? Hope we're good, man. Um, but those are the things that matter. They matter. They matter. They matter. And you have to understand that how, the type of line you use on and on and on, guys. I have literally okay, barely hear the dog. Good deal. We have come a long way, man. I became a student of crappie fishing, and because I loved it, I enjoyed it. And guys, this is a part of me, man. This is a part of me. Um, Sounds like Nico. Yeah, he out there just cutting up. All right, it's HOA over here. They're gonna get a phone call and a letter, like I do about my yard sometimes. Um, what's going on, Ty? Let's see. So yeah, that wrapped up Travel Tuesday. Last but not least, man, we're gonna talk real quick about Wet Wednesday. Now, we did just talk 2 days about crappie fishing, and you know, like the title says, crappie and bluegill. And guys, we went bluegill fishing on Wednesday. What a time, guys! Real quick, man. If you are a person that has the Garmin Live Scope set up and you're interested in updating your units to get the perspective view, do it. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. Do it. Now, in order to have the perspective view, two things you have to do. You have to have the mount, and you have to update your systems. Now, listen. I know there's probably going to be a lot of different mounts out there and all that kind of stuff. Listen, let me tell you something. I was blessed to know Jason Young, um, and we got me hooked up with Summit, um, and they have a mount, a perspective mount, and it is awesome, guys. It was so easy to install, um, and it gives you more options than what the Garmin perspective mount gives you. So if you need to do some more tweaking, there's some tweaks you can do with this Summit mount that you cannot do um, with a lot of the other mounts that are out there, guys. So Summit is who I went with, and I'll be kind of outlining that in the video. I'm not going to get all into it right now, but I'm telling you, if you are in the market right now today, Jason, do you have a? If you could put the website up, man. Um, Jason Young, if you're still on here, I would love. Or Todd, if you're on here, man, I'd love for you to put your website up for right now, and just let them know that Fish and Ken sent you until we get all the specifics worked out. But listen, perspective mount is the truth. You talking about finding beds. If y'all are bluegill fishermen and you want to be able to pinpoint a bed and you own the Garmin Live Scope, you need to get this perspective mount, number one. And number two, you need to be blown away at how it's like a live 360 that you actually control. That you control. It's a point and shoot 360. It's crazy, man. Had an awesome time. So we had to get that thing installed. I installed it within a couple minutes. Again, my man Jason, I was able to video chat him and get some questions answered concerning the install, just to make sure I had it right. I basically installed it first and then video chatted with him to make sure I had it on right. And he just kind of tweaked a few things, nothing that was installed wrong. So I know it's easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Installed it, got it taken to the lake. We hit the lake pretty late. I had to go get the rest of Fish and Cammy stuff from her school. So we got out there probably about 1 o'clock after install and cleaning everything up and making everything look right. It was about 1 o'clock, 1:30. Use side imaging to get on those beds. And usually, guys, if y'all have seen in the last couple of bluegill videos I've done, I would throw a buoy marker out, right? I would side scan, throw a buoy marker so I could pinpoint perspective for what we're doing, Dimitri. When we're talking about locating brim beds or bluegill beds, perspective, I will never again not use perspective mode to find bluegill beds. Believe me when I tell you. So we used that perspective mode instead of dropping a buoy marker. And then every cast, we cast it with supreme accuracy. The beauty of it, man, so you're looking exactly at where you need to cast. And the beauty of it is, this thing is so precise, you can actually see the bluegill moving around in the bed. Man, it is something to see, y'all. I was gonna leave that as a surprise, but we will be having that in the video real soon, guys. We got a few videos to put out, so y'all bear with me and listen. Let me tell you something, man. Last couple videos, guys, have not done that well, and maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I would hope it's not me, but maybe it is me. But we did drop a bluegill video. It's called Monster Bluegill. Love this trick. Super easy. It's been out for a couple of days. If you haven't seen it, it's the latest video on Hook City TV. Make sure y'all go check that video out. Make sure y'all go check it out, man. Actually, let's turn this around. This is a cool thing I can do. Y'all don't laugh at my laptop. I'm a poor man. Let's see. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't want to show all that. Hold on. Look at Cammy's bike on flat over there for a minute. Real quickly. Real quickly. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting there. My bad. Okay. So there is the video. Monster Bluegill. We're sitting at 13,000 here, 745 views. It was dropped May 17th. All right, guys, and then too, if we wanted a live update, we now have 35.9 thousand subscribers. So we're getting to that 36,000 mark. We're getting to that 36,000 mark, and I hope we can get there soon. Guys, I'm appreciative of every single person that has shown support. We got 95 thumbs up, 136 people watching. Guys, let's go ahead and tip the scale, get these 100 likes on this video. If you have not liked it, but you're on here hanging out with your boy Hook City TV, Fish and Ken of Hook City TV, please hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get over that 100 likes mark. Go ahead and get over it. Again, if you're watching this and you've yet to subscribe, guys, I'm telling you, don't miss out, man. Because clearly YouTube ain't pushing these videos for me like I would hope they would. But there's a lot of good fish and a lot of good information. I'm not the one do this, two do this, three do this kind of teacher. And I'm not monotone. It's gonna be some laughing. It's gonna be some fun. And then laced with all that laughing and fun, there's going to be plenty of information. I know a lot of guys and a lot of ladies want to know, where are you fishing, and that's just not the person I am anymore. I'm not big on just name dropping. And the reason I'm not, partly is because I've done that in the past, guys, and these lakes are already full of people. I don't want to just name drop lakes and then I can't get back out there. And I pray, there's people that accuse me of not, helping, I guess, because I'm not telling them exactly where to go. I'm just in the belief that knowing how I located fish, knowing how I caught the fish, will help you to get on any body of water, your lake, and do the same thing. So that's why I don't normally name drop the lakes as much as I try to lace you up with what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. That means so much more. So yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Zeke Wood, when am I gonna get back on Fork to get on those tree donkeys? Look, boy, I tell you. So Fork is almost 2 hours away from here, and these local lakes are cutting up. Let's see. I don't know what, Chris. Chris, I guess I'm missing you. I just liked it. Love your screen door installing neighbor. Oh, we appreciate you, Chris. We appreciate it, man. So, guys, we're gonna have to buy a screen door and let my neighbor, Chris, my buddy, my wife's been looking at, has been looking at screen doors for a long time, and then my neighbor straight in front of the house decides he wants to put him a screen door up. So now I'm gonna have to go buy one too, because my wife has been on me since we purchased this house. Wow, 2 years ago now. That's crazy. So let's see. So much, guys. So much going on. We just covered Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And it's been good fishing, and I don't expect it to slow down at all. We do have a lot of rain in the forecast, which means that I'll fish what I can fish when I can do it. That's why I believe it's good to be multifaceted. That's why I can, did I miss somebody? I sure did. I sure did. Real quick, y'all, shout out to my man, Trevor Lee. Much love, brother. Keep up the good work and content. So thank you, man. We appreciate it, Trevor. Trevor Lee, man, is actually, I ain't been knowing him for that long of a time, man, but he's been a blessing to me, man. He's been a real cool dude. And he's actually going to be sending some jigs for a giveaway. Trevor, go ahead and add your Facebook page on here, man. So if people want to join the page and kind of watch what you got going, they can do so on Facebook. We'd love for you to add that. Young Savage, yes, color does matter. Everything matters, man. Believe me when I tell you. Um, Jose Castro asked, "Do I have a bluegill fillet video?" I don't, man, but I like to tell people that the bone structure of bluegill are just like crappie. The difference is they're they're softer bone. They're smaller bones, right? So you don't have to put as much pressure when you're moving your knife because you can cut through that fish. I've done it a time or two, so um, be careful about that. But I mean, it fillets just like a crappie, and yes, we do have a crappie filleting video. Derek Hopkins, we want to say thank you for your super chat, man. He asked, "Have you ever fished Lake Alvarado? I heard they have some slabs in there." So, true story, Derek. I was invited to Alvarado Lake by D Crappie. A lot of y'all know him as a guy I fish with who has his own channel as well, Crappie Head TV. Um, and he invited me out. This was shucks. It was young and maybe maybe 3 or 4 years ago now. I did make a video on Lake Alvarado. We were fishing the dam area, and we did really well. Caught some really good fish, man. This is if y'all want to see young Ken. Not in the boat that I'm in now, but what I call the Green Goblin. A lot of my old followers know exactly who the Green Goblin was. So we were fishing out the Green Goblin. And at that time, I think I was using like a small Lowrance up front, uh, using what I knew and caught me some fish. So if y'all want to check out that video, you're gonna have to push back a little ways, but there is a Lake Alvarado crappie fishing video. I also heard there was some nice other fish in there that I need to get a hold of. Man, I was actually planning on going Wednesday, but then those plans got derailed because we had to go pick up Fish and Cammy's the rest of her stuff. So that that derailed that plan. So we just went to the home lake and got down on them, man. Let's see. No, we do not have snakeheads. Thank God, man. We do not have snakehead, and I don't want them either. I do not want them. I heard that they can really tear up a population of fish, and I don't need them in there messing up my little bluegill. Uh, but we do have we got Grinnell. Now I thought bowfin and Grinnell were the same thing. Are they not? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, guys, y'all have any other questions pertaining to crappie or bluegill? We've been having a good time, man. I'm enjoying this live tonight. I thank y'all for joining me. I thank you for all the questions and comments. I thank you for the thumbs ups. I thank you for the super chats, guys. It's all very much appreciated. Again, if you have yet to subscribe, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel where we'll be keeping weekly updates, uh, uh, videos, and I'm going to be live every Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Guys, I was tired, but I'm so glad I got on here and talked with y'all tonight because there's a lot of good things going on. Um, and we gotta get it going. We gotta keep it going. Again, I just want to reiterate Instagram. If you do have Instagram, please join in on the Instagrams. We will be doing a short live. We will be answering questions. It won't be anything but bringing people in. If you want to come in and be a part of the live, we can do it. Um, oh, Dimitri on here playing, man. Hold on, y'all. Dimitri Norwood says, "Ken, what's the best trolling motor to get on this Sea Arc?" So first of all, brother, if you got a Sea Arc, you need to pull up to the house now. Okay. Second, um, so there are two trolling motors, guys. If y'all are in the market for trolling motors, there are two trolling motors that I would suggest. Number one is the Minn Kota Ultrix, which is the one that I use on my boat currently. It's just a good motor. It really is a good motor, a powerful motor. When you're in the market for a trolling motor, it's best to take into consideration how big and heavy your boat is. If you're fishing in a 20-foot boat, guys, don't go get no 55-pound thrust trolling motor. You're gonna be mad, or you only gonna be fishing when it's flat out. when there's no wind, under 5 mile an hour wind. If you're fishing a 20-foot boat, if you're fishing anything over a 17-foot boat, I would say you need, I think they're 112 pound thrust trolling motor. I'm actually using a 70 on my 17. It works. It's fine. I mean, we don't have an issue. But when you get into the higher volts, they're using 3 batteries instead of 2, which means you have longer battery life, especially when you got a lot of wind. But I would look at the Minn Kota Ultrix and the Garmin Force. All right, those are the 2 trolling motors I would look at. Let's see. Zeke asks, oh, I gotta slow that thing down. Zeke asks, do you have a specific mount that you use on mounting the live scope to your transducer? Let me read that again. Do you have a specific mount that you use on mounting the live scope to your transducer? Or to my to my trolling motor shaft? I think that's what you're asking me. So the live scope transducer is one thing. Um, uh, so I'm gonna tell you what, the one that came with it is good, but if you're gonna be utilizing perspective mode, I can tell you now, man, that Summit transducer mount is awesome, man. I would check out Summit. I don't know if Jason put the website up there yet. Y'all know my memory is bad, so I don't remember the website. I just got introduced to the Summit, um, but I'll get that information and I'll have it up soon and very soon for y'all. Um, Yeah, I had that information up, but I would go with Summit, especially if you know you're going to be utilizing that perspective mode as well. So it's not just a perspective mode mount, and the way that you can adjust it, it does either perspective or um, the traditional live scope. So that's what's pretty cool about it. So you can turn it independently while using Spotlight. Okay, so now you're talking about the shaft. So the mount that I use with my Ultrex comes from Low Pro Rod Rack. So there's 2 different mounts. There's the transducer mount, and then there's um, God, I guess no, it's all the same transducer mount. So there's a transducer mount for perspective mode, and there's a transducer mount that has its own shaft that turns independently of spot lock, like what you're talking about, which is coming from Low Pro Rod Rack, which you can find on Facebook. Um, and that I believe that's what you're talking about. I had to work through that question, but I think I got you, man. Low Pro Rod Rack on Facebook is who you want to look at. Um, let's see. Jesus, Ken, what is the best all-around crappie jig that works the best? So there is no one. You'll hear people say things like, you can't go wrong with black and chartreuse. It's the only color I use. Now they say that because that's the only color they use. But my problem is when the fishing isn't good that day, is the fishing not good because you were stubborn and wouldn't change colors, or is it just the fishing ain't good that day? For that very reason, I have multiple colors, sizes, shapes, um, dark watercolors, light watercolors, stained watercolors, um, clear watercolors. Just man, I go through it. Black and chartreuse. There's a couple that I'm gonna keep in my bag. Black and chartreuse, blue ice, monkey milk, Cajun cricket, and now this blue lightning. Those I'm gonna keep on my boat. If I don't have those baits, I'm not happy. So, and those are ones that historically have worked really good for me. But again, sometimes it needs to be the right shape as well. That's why I'm in love with creature baits. Bonehead has creature baits. Constant Pursuit has creature baits. Even Strike King and Bobby Garland, they have creature baits, guys. The jokers and different things like that. So sometimes it's the style, it's the action of the jig. Don't just get caught up in the color. But I just named off 5 that are really good colors. Um, Man, Jason, I don't think I'm gonna be making it to the Crappie Expo. I'm not gonna be getting around a whole lot of people this year, man. I got some of those underlying conditions that I'm just not wanting to play with. I wish I could. I mean, it's not here yet, so there's a possibility that things could change, and we actually do have some definitive answers on what's going on with this whole COVID-19. Because honestly, I'm not gonna get into it, but I don't think we got clear answers on what's going on with this thing, man. But if if it's safe, if I feel it's safe, if my wife feels it's safe, if we feel like it's worth taking the risk, um, then I'll go. But as of right now, I don't have any plans on going. I think it would be cool to go. I think Mr. Crappie has a really cool thing going. Are y'all gonna have a booth? Let's see, man. We got 144 people watching, 123 thumbs ups. We appreciate it, man. I'm just going to reiterate, guys, if y'all want to support the channel monetarily, you can do so by hitting the super chat icon down there at the bottom. If you have any questions, you know you can ask them here. There is no dumb questions. This is a clean channel. This is a clean platform. So anybody that's hating or talking crazy, we got moderators in place that are going to get those people removed, guys. We're not here for that. We're here to learn and to just, educate ourselves on the outdoors, crappie fishing, bluegill fishing. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little Jesus on y'all because that's just what I do. Glory to God. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna keep it all the way live. If y'all watched last week, man, my boy Dimitri, he actually popped up during the live last week, and I thought that was really really funny. But he was able to come on, and we got to talking about Jesus, and people still stayed. And guys, it's not a church channel, it's not a big religion channel, it's nothing like that. But there you go. It is faith, family, fishing here. So you saw a little bit of Fish Cammy. We talked a little bit about fishing, and I'm gonna give you just a little bit of Jesus. And I'm gonna let you know, guys, that it's the best decision I've ever made. And if you don't know Him, it's my desire that you get to know Him. All right. I love each and every one of y'all. If I haven't said it already, if you haven't been told, man, y'all are important to me, man. If nobody's told you, you're important to me. Crappie fishing is what I love to do, and I'm blessed by God to be able to do so, and to have this platform. So all glory to Him. Um, and man, it's just, man. Look, I mean, just look at. Well, I see why y'all want me to go. Like, look at Cammy. I'll never build another one of them things. Good God Almighty. But look at that. Oh, it's just nice out here, man. Wind is low, boy. If I did some night fishing, besides the bugs being real bad out there on the lake, this would be a really cool time to get out there on the lake right now, man. It's nice out here, and this is my area, man. I got the Big Daddy chair. I use this Big Daddy chair back here, man. That's my chair right there, y'all. That thing is comfortable. Yeah, I set my feet up. We sit out here and have a good time, man. Talking to y'all. Um, I still didn't buy my dang on tripod that I was supposed to be getting, so I don't have to sit here and hold this phone this whole time. But other than that, it's all good. I got my cup of water. Stay hydrated, y'all. Be careful. This is the time of year where, especially in Texas, guys, it's getting really warm, and it's really easy to be dehydrated because we're not used to drinking water like we were in the cooler months. Hey, we appreciate you for coming through, Jason. Have a good night, brother. Uh, Man, if you want to share your Facebook page also, Jason. So guys, if y'all are interested in more information about Garmin Live Scope, the perspective mount, all that stuff, man, Jason Young, he's a wealth of knowledge, y'all. A really good guy. Again, it's somebody that I went fishing with. He kind of orchestrated the whole thing when we went ice fishing. Very generous guy, man. Awesome fisherman. He's man. I want to get back up there with him. He's chasing these lake trout, and man, you talking about some beautiful fish, big old pretty fish. But I would love for y'all to check him out. 818 Outdoors, and then the Live Scope Addicts on Facebook. So y'all check him out, man. I'll be there also, as well as my page, the Hook City TV page on Facebook. Guys, there's a lot of good information if you can go look for it. You can build me a tripod, Chris. That's what I was actually gonna order, man. Let me see some plans of what you can mock up, man. We might have to do something like that. That would be cool. No, I need you to. We're gonna get the shelves took care of. That's the first thing I need you to help me build. We're gonna get the shelves for the garage took care of. Um, man, man, I was so tired when I got on here, guys. But I'm energized now, and happy that I was able to get on here and hang out with y'all. Um, it's been a good day. It's been a good couple of days of fishing. Um, Man, it's Thursday, so enjoy the rest of your week. Be careful over the weekend. Um, Prayers to all the families that are really going to have an emotional time this Memorial Day. Be careful out there, Memorial Day weekend. There's always so many. That's what I was getting at about the drinking the water. And then wearing a life jacket. I know a lot of people don't think it's cool, and a lot of people believe they can swim. But listen, lakes are not swimming pools. They are not controlled environments. Okay, there's hooks in the water, lines in the water, alligators in the water, fish in the water. There's underwater obstructions and all kinds of things that we don't account for. Current and man, be careful, y'all. Be careful. Have a blessed Memorial Day weekend. Um, Drink plenty of water, man, and wear those life vests. That is the big ones. I'm gonna be off, but I'm probably gonna be steering clear of the lake. It's just too much craziness going on. People don't respect each other, and that can really suck, man. But let's pray um, for those families whose family members paid the ultimate price. Sacrificing their lives for our freedoms. That's what Memorial Day is. It's not Veterans Day. It's Memorial Day. Okay, and so it's for those that that have you know that have passed away. You know. Uh, while serving this country, man, while serving us, So I'm very appreciative, man. Um, uh, yeah, I'm not gonna overtalk that thing, but we're gonna stay in prayer for those people. Oh, I lost my chat. What happened, man? Thank you. Who was that just said that? Terry, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All I got to say about that. Be careful out there. Be safe. All that good stuff. I like to say, man, if you know Christ, that's a beautiful thing. Pray for me. I'll pray for you. Let's watch God change things. If you do not know Christ, I pray that you get to know Him for yourself, so that we can one day I'll be caught up in heaven. Um, that's really it, man. Fishing is good. God is good. My family is good. So I'm thankful. These little gnats are eating me up out here now. Should have wore some pants. Um, Real quick while I'm talking about it, guys, did y'all enjoy this type of chat rather than me just kind of being still, kind of in my little studio with the backdrop behind me? I mean, we can get another backdrop or bring that one out here. But did y'all enjoy? If you could help me out, are y'all enjoying this backyard live? I mean, I'm holding the camera. I know it could get a little shaky. You're getting different angles of it. You got that view, you got that view, you got this view. But if you're Oh, I put my hand on the camera. If you're enjoying this backyard style live, man, please in the comment section let me know. Um, but you missed the banner. Okay, we can change. We can move the banner. Um, I was gonna go inside and show y'all my pets, but I don't think the house is clean right now, so we're gonna not get in trouble. We ain't going in there today, but just believe me when I tell you, we got some giant bluegill in the tank. All right, I got the tank together. I'm looking for a little more driftwood, guys. If any of y'all, how many people, how many people do we have? Do we have anybody else that are aquarium enthusiasts? Do I have anybody in there that kind of shares that passion and love, guys? I love my fish tank. Absolutely love it. I'm not big on a bunch of decorations, but what I want to do, I need to add a little bit more. Um, Front yard with your house. Don't play with me. I go up there. Front yard with Chris's house in the background. What's happening there? Okay, yeah. So my channel on my laptop stopped for a minute, but it's back up now. Um, Cool. You had cichlids. Outside looks great. Thanks, Eric. Thank you, man. My cousin. I need a baby shark. Man, D, you saw them things. Those were baby sharks. Um, Chris, I was gonna mess with you and come to the front yard. I ain't gonna mess with you, man. So for my aquarium enthusiasts, man, I'm looking for driftwood. I need, and I don't want to just go pick none out of the lake because I just got to deal with tannins and making my water all dirty and all that kind of stuff. But I need a really good piece of driftwood. I need one piece to complete what I want in my fish tank. Again, I got some really big bluegill, so I don't want to just, swamp the thing with all those decorations, and it just takes away from the room that the fish have. A lot of people probably gonna say I got too many fish in my tank. I know, but as long as they're healthy and happy, guys, I'm really not looking for opinions. But show us the tank. So I think it was 2 lives ago, or maybe it was last Thursday. I did show the tank, one of the two. It was 2 lives ago for sure. But we have the new bluegill in them, and I will be showing y'all the tank real soon. Real soon, man. Bluegill fishing, guys. If you have not tried fishing with bluegill, there's a lot of different ways. You can cast and retrieve, and then you can use slip cork. Slip cork is a very fun way, again, a way that a lot of people learn to bluegill fish. And listen, there is nothing that can take the place of watching a bobber sink and just be out of sight. Old bluegill are hammering worms. You set the hook, and for a fish that small, we are using the ACCs, which are medium action. But man, I couldn't imagine having an ultralight, 2-pound test line or something like that. I might take my ice fishing reel out there, rod. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Next time I go bluegill fishing, I'm gonna be using my ice fishing rod, so I can really. And I think I'm gonna use. I got a reel with no line on it. What do y'all think about ice fishing rod with 2-pound test on it? That sounds good to anybody? Yes, sir. Jump off while driving, D. And actually, we're gonna get off here too, man. I'm kind of rambling now. I got some stuff I need to take care of in the house, and I need to get back to editing so I can have a video out. I did drop 2 videos, man, in the last few days, so y'all check it out. Please check it out. One crappie fishing video, one bluegill fishing video, and I'm gonna continue to try to do that. Drop a crappie and bluegill video on you guys. Yeah, man, we had a good time, and Dad is really on those gills, man. Crappie Mike. Um, y'all have a good night, man. I'm not gonna keep rambling. Um, Again, I'm thankful to God, man, for it all. I'm thankful that everybody was able to join tonight and just hang out with your boy Fishing Ken, Hook City TV. Guys, every Thursday night, we're going to be here at 8 o'clock, and I'm going to be doing probably majority of these, as long as the weather is good. And I got to find something. I'm thinking about enclosing my little covered patio just to keep the gnats and the little bugs out. And my wife might actually sit out here and hang out with me. This is actually my quiet place. This is a great place for me to just unwind, meditate, chill, no electronics, no nothing, just out here. I might even doze off, pop back up, and then my wife will be at the door telling me to get my butt up. So I've enjoyed y'all tonight, man. I hope to see you all next Thursday, man. Be careful out here. Enjoy your holiday. Be responsible. If you're drinking, drink responsible, man. Be careful. But the last thing I want to hear is about somebody's child drowning or somebody getting into a drunk driving accident. Man, we can be responsible out here and still enjoy ourselves. So please do so. I'm not your daddy. I'm just a brother that cares, man. I love each and every one of y'all. You are appreciated. Thank you, man. Thank you for all that gave tonight on the Super Chat, guys. That's a big deal, and we appreciate you. And until next time, it's your boy Fishing King, Hook City TV. I'm out here.